And from your experience so far, like what has been some of the more challenging aspects of running a brokerage?
That's ever changing, Jeremy. It's ever changing.
Absolutely, I'm
So,
sure.
yeah. So when we first started with this business, we had a few customers, a few carriers. Things were pretty easy. We knew who we were going to and we had relationships with everybody. And so if I had freight going from Connecticut to Chicago, I called George and said, come and get it, because George was my carrier. But the things that were hard in the beginning were like the mechanics of things, how to make rate confirmations, how to bill the customers, how to ensure that everything you build, you got paid for, and how to make sure that everything you paid for, you build. Right. And so without good systems, there was always a disconnect.
Mhm.
And so at first it was putting those together. I mean, the 3PL systems software has solidified the don't pay for things that you didn't get and don't get things that you didn't pay for, right?
Mhm.
Um, it's really solidified that. And so that allowed us to move on and to do other things. And so today's struggle has to do with onboarding, and everybody's probably talking about double brokering and fraud
Mhm.
in the industry. So that's just today's struggle. But once we solve that problem, there's probably going to be another struggle tomorrow. And you just have to work hard every day. This is not a job where you book a couple loads in the morning and go to the beach in the afternoon. Um, unless you're an agent for somebody else, and that's your whole job, right?
Mhm.
But if you want to own a brokerage, you want to be a broker, you want to be a cradle to grave guy, you want to be the soup to nuts, you want to be everything in it. You got to be willing to put the work in. There's no question.